For us, Tony Gubber.
Whitby Town are pinning their FA Cup hopes on a player who was once lost to the game. Jamie Burt won 8 England schoolboy international caps alongside Michael Owen, but his career went off the rails when he was released by Newcastle United. Now, after 2 years out of the game, Whitby hope that his skills and the pace of strike partner Lee Ewer can help this team, 4th bottom of the Unibond Premier Division, achieve a giant-killing act against 3rd Division leaders Plymouth. Well, Whitby also have players with league experience in the likes of David Logan, Ben Dixon and Graham Renison. Plymouth are unbeaten away in the league this season. They have 2 former French 2nd Division players in the side, goalkeeper Loriot and midfielder Frio. Striker Mickey Evans is a Republic of Ireland international who scored in the Premiership with Southampton. And winger Martin Phillips was once tipped to be the game's first £10 million player when he was at Manchester City with Alan Ball. Neil Barry is the referee as Plymouth kick off, attacking the goal to the right. Plymouth unbeaten away in the league this season, facing a Whitby Town side who haven't won at home in the league. Here's Stonebridge. That's a decent ball forward to Frio, and it's the first chance. David Frio, who was a free transfer from 2nd Division Valence in France just over a year ago, close to getting the opening goal in the first minute. Now here's our first look at Jamie Burt. And that's a great riposte from Whitby, having been on the back foot from the kick-off. Jamie Burt, now a student, anxious to try and get his career back on track. Here's Hodges, switching the point of attack cleverly to Martin Phillips on this right side. Plymouth have got a lot of players in the Whitby penalty area here. Here's Phillips, great shot! Oh, what a save by Phil Nesbitt. Well, this is a boy who Whitby picked up a few weeks ago from Darlington. He's only played a handful of games, but he's already collected several Man of the Match awards, and that shows you why. What a good save. Took a fitness test a couple of hours before kick-off. And Whitby are grateful that he came through it. Got a fist on the corner as well. Back by Coughlin to Adams. Shot was a poor one. The Whitby Town manager, Harry Dunn, has had a lot of success since he came here in 1996. 2 promotions and victory in the FA Vars at Wembley. Stonebridge to Phillips. Aimed at Frio. Evans got to it first. It's a decent cross from this left side. Well won in the air by Mickey Evans, but he's back to goal, unable to get the header on target. The last time Whitby Town played in the first round of the FA Cup was 5 years ago, and they held Hull 0-0 in the first match. And they were leading in the replay before conceding a late goal, and finally got beat 8-4. Logan. Headed back by Adams. Cleared by Coughlin. Dear. Oh dear. Those players were determined not to get hurt. Worrell with the header back, finds Evans to Adams. 4 kick by Adams, straight to number 7, Ian Williams. Whitby trying to play some football. Here's Jamie Burt. He's got freedom to roam and go where he likes. Has he got the better of Worrell? He has. Now, can he deliver a decent cross? He has. That was a very decent run down the left, and a ball delivered in at a good height with pace. Here's Ian Williams again. Nobody out on that flank. There's Wendell. He's held onto the ball too long. It's a free kick now. to touch it off to Stonebridge. The bounce has favoured him. Here's Stonebridge. Delivered to the back. Evans with the header, and it's another first-class save from Naismith. And you know now just how valuable he is to Whitby Town. 22 years of age, with two excellent saves in this first half to deny the Division 3 leaders the opening goal. So Plymouth with another corner, and they've got lots of players in that area. Coughlin had the header, couldn't get high enough. It looked as if Phil Naismith might have been blocked as he tried to come off his goal line here. Yes. Coughlin to Hodges. Hooked out by Williams. This is Lee Ure. Here's the other Williams. Oh, that's given away cheaply, and here's Freo. Well, Freo took a bit of a dive. There was contact between him and Goodchild, but I think the Frenchman was a little bit theatrical, and certainly the Whitby players think so. There's some angry exchanges. And there's a yellow card been shown, and I think that's a yellow card to Freo for taking a dive. And if that is the case, I think that's the right decision. There was minimal contact, but David Freo threw himself to the floor in a theatrical fashion as if he'd been shot. And Whitby have got a free kick, and Plymouth have been shown their first yellow card. Phil Nesbitt out of his goal to take this free kick in these closing minutes of the first half. Headed on by Robinson. Here's Jamie Burt. Ure. Oh yes! Alex Gildea has scored for Whitby. But what good work on the right by Jamie Burt to get around Paul Watton, the Plymouth captain. And then there was a little dummy by Lee Ure who let the ball run past him. And arriving behind him was 21-year-old Alex Gildea to put the non-league side 1-up just before half-time. And what a psychological blow that is. Down by Adams. There's Phillips. Dispossessed by Williams. Here's Gildea. Here's Jamie Burt on his left foot. Blocked by Worrell. Well, there's no doubt that Jamie Burt does have that ability to look very dangerous when he's got the ball at his feet. And here come Plymouth on the counter-attack. This is Hodges. Wanted to go on his left side. He was strongly challenged there by Graham Williams. This is Lee Ure who gets the better of Coughlin. Here's Lee Ure inside for Jamie Burt. Here he is on his right foot. Oh, he does take some watching. And you just wonder if at 22 it's not too late for his career to blossom again. He was a player who promised so much when he was a youngster. Oh, it bounces kindly for Phillips. Who gets it across to Stonebridge. Surely they're going to equalise. Naismith saves it again, this time with his feet. That's a hat-trick of great saves. Freo in towards Evans. Headed out though by Gildea. Adams. Oh, it's in the post. Kept in play by Freo. And now Naismith has it safely in his grasp. A little slice of luck there for Whitby Town with the shot from distance, which beat the goalkeeper's dive but hit the foot of the post. Evans, closely marked by Goodchild. Here's Biswetherick. It's the better of Ian Williams. Shot's deflected. Oh, it's in the crossbar. That slice the woodwork has denied Plymouth. And how great will be their despair. A little drop of the shoulder to beat two defenders. There was a deflection on the shot. That had beaten Naisbitt. But it's over the crossbar for a corner. May well have been David Goodchild who deflected it. Whitby organising their defence. In comes the corner. Oh, there's a push on the keeper. Whistle had gone before the ball went into the net. And Naisbitt nodding in agreement with Neil Barry that there'd been a foul. It's not the first time that Naisbitt has found it difficult to get to the ball from corners. Yeah, he was certainly impeded by Evans. Graham Coughlin has stooped to head it in off the post. The goal is cancelled out. Still Whitby lead. Freo. Here's Coughlin. Oh dear me! What was he thinking of? He's forced his own goalkeeper into probably his best save of the match. Goodness me. Well, that's just a sign, really, of how rattled Plymouth are. To Martin Phillips. This is Hodges. Stonebridge. Back to Besweatherick. Good position. Saved by the legs. Phillips scores. And that's the equaliser. And in the end, I suppose it just had to come. Tremendous amount of pressure on the non-leaguers. And now the journey seems worthwhile. Well, it was the overlapping run of the left back, John Besweatherick, that brought the chance. Saved initially by the knees with Naisbitt, but as the ball went out, it was right into the feet of Martin Phillips. That's the good save, but it couldn't have gone better for Plymouth. Martin Phillips with his 6th goal of the season, and it's one apiece. Now here's Graham Williams, steadies himself. Well, the 26-year-old architect, on his second spell at Whitby after playing for a while in the United States, scored a goal in the FA Vase in 1997 at Wembley. The shot here was always rising. Lario wasn't troubled. Off the chest of Stonebridge and hooked away. Plymouth searching this Whitby defence, but there's the final whistle, and there's no doubt that Plymouth Argyle, the leaders of Division 3, brought the class and they brought the style, but the applause is all for Whitby Town from the Unibond Premier Division, who took the lead against the league visitors through Alex Gildea, and then held on, thanks in no small part to the heroics of their goalkeeper, Phil Naisbitt. Jamie Burt was the provider for the Whitby Town goal, but in the end the goalkeeper was unlucky to be finally beaten by the equaliser scored by Martin Phillips, and Harry Dunn can be rightly proud of his team, and they deserve their trip to Plymouth a week on Tuesday. The final score here is Whitby Town 1, Plymouth Argyle 1. Harry, how have you enjoyed your moment in the spotlight?
It's been fantastic. It's been absolutely, great from minute 1 to minute 94. It's something you dream about as a manager. I mean, I know the players will be dreaming about tonight when they go out to watch the match of the day. They'll thoroughly enjoy it, and this is to be stood in front of this match of the day. You can't ask anything else.
Phil, how highly do you rate your own performance today?
I think I've done reasonably well, you know what I mean. It was a good team performance by all the lads. I'm in goals to do a job, and like I say, I've done my job today, but you've got to give credit to the whole team. I mean, we've all stuck in today and done really well. I'm very pleased.
Paul, are you relieved to have got a replay?
Well, obviously I think it's Whitby's day. I'm saying I don't think we deserved anything more out of the game than what we received. I was very disappointed with our first half performance, but we've raised it and got ourselves back in the game, and obviously live to fight another day.
Great result for Whitby, Mark, but could have been better, couldn't it?
It could have been. Certainly, the first half performance, and as you'd expect against a league team 2 divisions above and leading that league as well and playing very well at the moment, Plymouth. But Whitby really raised the game, as we've seen on so many occasions in the FA Cup, and I think just in the end, really, fitness as much as anything told.
Yeah, well, I think we can be assured of at least 2 viewers tonight, can't we? Alex Gildeer and Phil Naisbitt, the goal scorer and the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I mean, this is a moral victory really for Whitby, isn't it? The goalkeeper was outstanding for them today. This is the goal which gave him a great fillip just before half-time. Jamie Burt, arguably the best outfield player. Actually a very, very well-worked goal and extremely well taken by Gildeer. The great problem then really was keeping them out, of which, of course, Naisbitt was the man. He was absolutely outstanding. Every occasion the ball came and shot on target, he made his saves, he made them very, very comfortably. And he really, more than anybody, earned them the replay. You look at this guy, I mean, I'll love this, defending. We stop it there, there's 3 Whitby players going for the ball, they all miss it, and it's a bit like schoolboy football at the time. They're all chasing the ball, and you think Plymouth have got to score, but no, Naisbitt saves it with his legs, nothing wrong with that, and then the danger wasn't over, and this was really the story of the second half. Plymouth put Whitby under all sorts of pressure, and in the end the post came to the rescue on that occasion, and you felt the longer the game went on that Plymouth were going to get something from it, and they just, I mean, had their look on the day, Whitby, but credit to them. They've obviously earned some money from today's tie and the replay at Plymouth as well, and they worked extremely hard, but you could see at the end the gulf in between the 2 sides.
Long journey down to Plymouth, and it could be a longer one back. You don't fancy them getting through, do you?
I think they'll be taking 4 or 5 days off some of the players as well to get to Plymouth and back.